behind-the-scenes footage of staunch royalist David Beckham's pride at receiving his OBE has been unearthed as he pays tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II. The 47-year-old ex-footballer was spotted with tears in his eyes as he paid his respects to the Queen yesterday after joining the queue at 2 a.m. and waiting 12 hours to pay his respects to his beloved monarch. The retired pro received his OBE in 2003 for services to football, and the Mirror Online has unearthed footage of the former Manchester United and Real Madrid star on the day he was presented with the honour. Grainy behind-the-scenes footage from their hour-and-a-half-long documentary The Real Beckhams has been discovered. The show aired 20 years ago and followed David and Victoria as they embarked on their new life in Spain. The former England captain and former Spice Girl-turned-fashion designer Victoria were filmed as they got dressed up in their best clothes to meet the Queen. It's quite amazing really, because you hear about all the other OBEs through the years, and one of them was Bobby Charlton, and he was my idol and my dad's idol, David told the cameras as a stylist fixed his hair into a low ponytail, a style which was all the rage in the early noughties. "To hear I was receiving one of them," he began. "It first hit me when I got a letter that said David Beckham OBE on it. It's amazing." He went on to reveal he was taking his wife Victoria and his nan and granddad to the ceremony. "I was going to take my mum and dad. I know they would appreciate it, but I think my nan and granddad, it's going to be an amazing experience for them. My nan's a big royal fan, so it's nice for them." The football legend went on to recall his previous encounter with Her Majesty. "I met the Queen at the Commonwealth Games when I opened up in Manchester. She was lovely," he said, struggling to contain his grin. "I've met Prince Charles before with Victoria." David was then seen having discussions with Victoria and their stylists and hairdressers as they contemplated whether their outfits and locks were fit to greet the Queen. Posh Spice took the chance to make her husband laugh as she joked the monarch would fancy him. "You look so nice, you look so handsome. I reckon you're going to get the Queen going, you know," Victoria said, poking fun at the father of her children. She was seen planting a kiss on her husband as she got zipped into a sleek bodycon black dress complete with a huge feather fascinator and French tip acrylic nails, which she showed to the camera when displaying the enormous ring David gifted her for the occasion. "She looks amazing," David said before embracing his wife. Their young children Brooklyn and Romeo could be heard causing chaos in the background as they ran around in nappies and their underwear while their mum and dad got dressed to the nines. When they were all set to go, Victoria told the cameras, "We are off to the palace and David's going to get his OBE and we're very proud of him. I'm looking forward to it," David added as Victoria continued, "David's nan and granddad are really excited. It's going to be a really nice day. And then we're going to have a lunch afterwards. I can't believe you're going to be David Beckham OBE," Victoria gushed. "I know," David grinned before Victoria joked, "I can't believe you beat me to it." David said his wife had to call him by the full formal title from then on, and Victoria clapped back, "When you become a sir and I become a lady, I'll make everyone call me it." Everyone. Even you. The 47-year-old ex-footballer was among those waiting to see the monarch lying in state this week, with many travelling from far and wide to join. The queue had got long enough that further people were stopped from joining, with waits of 24 hours expected. The Queen died at Balmoral last week at the age of 96. David joined millions as he paid homage to Her Majesty when he spoke to the press from the queue. "A special moment I'll always remember is receiving my OBE," Beckham told ITV. "I took my grandparents with me, who were the ones who brought me up to be a huge royalist and a fan of the royal family. To step up, I had my wife there as well, to get my honor and to speak to Her Majesty. To ask a question. I was so lucky to have a few moments like that in my life. To be around Her Majesty. We can all see the love that is being shown, how special she was and the legacy that she leaves behind. It's a sad day, but it's a day for us to remember the incredible legacy that she's left." Beckham was later spotted on a live stream as he visited the Queen's lying-in state. He was seen wiping tears from his eyes as he, along with many other members of the public, paid his respects. While some joined the queue days before an opportunity arose to visit the lying-in state at Westminster Abbey, Beckham joined a little later. He had hoped that arriving in the middle of the night might make the wait a little shorter, but he, like many others, spent a number of hours waiting. The ex-footballer confirmed he had arrived in the early hours. "I thought by coming at 2 a.m. it was going to be a little bit quieter. I was wrong. Everybody had that in mind," he added. "The people here are all ages. There was an 84-year-old lady walking around. There was a 90-year-old gentleman walking around. Everybody wants to be here to be a part of this experience and celebrate what Her Majesty has done for us."